But let me say up front that I am deeply skeptical of a fiscal commission. First, there already is a bipartisan forum where these kinds of decisions should get made. It's called Congress. And we shouldn't pass the buck to a fiscal commission to do the work that we ourselves don't want to do. If we don't want to do it, maybe we should leave. There isn't some secret formula. We either cut spending, tax the rich, or a combination of both. We don't need a commission to tell us that. We just need common sense. And I want to echo what the former chairman of this committee, Mr. Yarmouth, said in October on the same issue. The problem is not the process, it's the people. There is no shortage of legislation to address our fiscal challenges. Legislation has been introduced to extend Social Security solvency indefinitely, to demand that the Pentagon actually pass an audit, and to end the billions of dollars of subsidies we give to big oil, just to name a few. Committees and subcommittees of jurisdiction can hold hearings and markups. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what the American people pay us to do. The buck should stop with us. We also don't need a commission to acknowledge a few simple mathematical facts. And as the chairman says, no one has clean hands here. But for decades, Republicans have driven up the debt with their tax cuts for billionaires and big corporations. Of the $33.8 trillion national debt, $10 trillion, nearly a third, is from the Bush and Trump tax cuts. My friends on the other side promised that both of those tax cuts would trickle down and pay for themselves. They were wrong. In fact, without those tax cuts, revenues would have kept up with spending indefinitely. And the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq have and will add another $6.5 trillion to our debt. Look back further. Bill Clinton balanced the budget after Ronald Reagan and George H.W. Bush racked up the debt. And today, Republicans are still pushing bills that would increase the deficit. The very first bill this Congress considered was a giveaway to ultra-rich tax evaders that would add $114 billion to the deficit, according to the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office. So I'm a little skeptical of the sudden realization from my friends that they care about this issue. My friends tell us that millionaires and billionaires can't pay a cent more in taxes, and not a dollar can be saved from the Pentagon's bloated budget, where we know waste runs rampant. But when the time comes to pay for it all, they want to nickel and dime American families. Look at Social Security. It should be a national scandal that middle and working class families have to pay Social Security taxes on all of their income, but millionaires and billionaires do not. And if we want to ensure long-term solvency, there are two choices. Some on the other side think we should cut benefits. I think we should ask the ultra-rich to pay their fair share. We don't need a commission to tell us that. And my fear is that a commission would be used by some as an excuse to slash Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and other federal anti-poverty programs. Now, I know some of you are thinking that I'm just a tax and spend Massachusetts liberal, but I think that investing in our people actually saves us money. Look at hunger. It's not just a moral problem, it's an economic one. Hunger in America costs us tens of billions of dollars every year in the form of increased healthcare costs, lost productivity, kids who can't learn. I go on and on. Investing in our anti-hunger safety net will actually save us money in the long term.
Greetings, friends. The Social Security Administration will soon send out new 2024 COLA increased payments. Many Americans are likely to be surprised when they find out that they received less of a benefit increase compared to other recipients. My dear friends, I'll be going over why this may happen, so please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, simply click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Beginning in January, retirees and other beneficiaries will experience a new cost of living adjustment incorporated into their Social Security and retirement benefits. The SSA declared a 3.2% COLA for 2024, signaling a very modest adjustment when compared to the COLA that beneficiaries received in 2023. The annual COLA is meant to keep federal retirees and Social Security recipients' benefits on pace with rising inflation. But like every year, not all retirees will receive the full 2024 COLA. This is true for federal workers. Depending on the system under which a federal employee retires, the exact 2024 COLA amount will vary. Experts have noted that those in the civil service retirement system will receive the full 2024 COLA, while those in the federal employee retirement system will receive less. Exactly how much less depends on the actual COLA amount. Based on these calculations, the federal employee retirement system, retirees will receive a 2.2% COLA for their annuities starting in January. A benefit increase is only one change that retirees will see in 2024. A few other changes include a higher maximum benefit amount, a higher maximum taxable earnings limit, and benefit increase for other Social Security recipients. According to the Motley Fool, another change is coming in 2024, and that is higher earnings test limits for workers. So if you continue working after claiming Social Security and have not yet reached your full retirement age, your benefits may be reduced depending on your income. Also, friends, according to Yahoo News, some of the House of Representatives, most conservative lawmakers, are warning that newly elected Speaker Mike Johnson's grace period is now over, as Congress braces for a battle to avoid a government shutdown and approve crucial legislation. Speaker Johnson's initial weeks in office are coming to a close. Some conservative hardliners, such as Representative Troy Nehls, agreed Johnson is entering a new phase as a leader. But the Texas lawmaker still hopes that Johnson could be given more grace, calling the House a mess and adding that there are Republicans that still will not negotiate. Mike Johnson's election as Speaker was widely celebrated among the House's right flank for the Louisiana Republicans' more conservative credentials when compared to his predecessor, Kevin McCarthy. But Johnson's role in Congress, as one of the four party leaders, has required him to represent all House Republicans, not just the conservative ones. That applies to negotiations such as efforts to avoid a partial government shutdown that may occur in January. So regardless of conservative hesitation to negotiate with Democrats, Chair of the Freedom Caucus, Scott Perry, has signaled conservatives are willing to accept a spending agreement larger than some of their original demands. Some Republicans have for months pressed for funding levels below what Biden and McCarthy originally agreed on in the summer's debt ceiling deal. That deal included a spending cap of $1.59 trillion for the fiscal year. But conservatives have been demanding a lower top line of $1.47 trillion. Just last week, the Freedom Caucus appeared to back down. Representative Perry said at a news conference, $1.59 is too expensive for many of us, but we realize that $1.47 is not going to happen. It is too much, but that has to be the limit. Parts of the government are now funded until January 19, 2024, and the remaining functions are funded until February 2nd. Most House Republicans have acknowledged Johnson still relatively new as Speaker of the House and is only made more difficult because of the current circumstances. Representative Matt Rosendale, one of the handful of GOP members who voted to oust McCarthy, dismissed the notion that Johnson had a grace period in the first place and said he was evaluating Johnson's job performance day by day. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts so far on Speaker Johnson? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my great and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed day.